Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. For today's video, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 favorite altcoins that I've been watching over the last couple months. I've been accumulating these, I've been dollar cost averaging, and now they're actually starting to take off, which is why I wanted to give you guys this update to share with you these 5 coins and why I think that there's still a lot more upside potential still left, and why these have been outperforming the rest of the market. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Always remember to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. And always remember, guys, to sign up and join the fastest growing and the very best Discord community out there in crypto. My server has over 17,000 members and it's growing so fast. Make sure you guys save your spot by clicking inside the description of this video, and there you're going to find the invitation link to my Discord server. Now on the Discord server, I also offer my VIP content like the video course and signals. So if you guys want to copy every single trade that I take, follow my entire long-term portfolio, as well as get access to private VIP videos that I only make for members inside of my Discord server, then make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video, because then I'm going to take a couple minutes to explain how you guys can get signed up, the pros of doing so, and what it's going to take to get you guys going today. Alrighty guys, one more thought before we jump into the video is to make sure to download my free ebook. This is a study guide that I've made for new guys getting into the market that want to understand a little bit more of the ins and outs to trading and investing. I can tell you guys firsthand that this ebook is really going to help you guys out a lot, understand a lot more comprehensive knowledge that's going to save you a lot of time and energy when it comes to making profits. So once again, links are provided for you in the description to check that out. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. Alrighty guys, we're going to just jump straight into this. I don't really want to talk about Bitcoin today. I just want to get right into the altcoins because honestly, that's really all I'm caring about right now. I think that the altcoins are on a very great path, and that's really the ultimate point of me covering them, is because I believe that the majority of your money and the profit you're going to make is going to come through altcoins in this cycle, especially now. If you're a new guy just barely getting into crypto, you're just finding my channel, or you've only been in a few months, understand that as Bitcoin's venturing and breaking out now, it's breaking out of its all-time high, this is when all of the new money floods into the altcoin market. And during these times is where us investors can make a lot of money trading altcoins. Now, in retrospect, where we're currently sitting at in the market, this is the perfect opportunity for us to be accumulating altcoins, because this is where all of the best altcoins have just made their first pullbacks. We were able to accumulate some of those pullbacks. Some of those coins have already bounced and are making new all-time highs. Some of them are just now getting started. But this is where we're at a really exciting point where overall we're still very undervalued in the market. Where we're going to see over the next year throughout 2021 to close out the end of 2021 is some of the most bullish markets that we've ever seen before. And this is the way where we can all make life-changing amounts of money. And that's why I'm really excited to have you guys here. That's why I'm really excited to do this channel. And so with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into it today. Today, number 1 on the list is going to be Anchor. And these don't go by any particular order. These are just coins I found and I've compiled together. So the first one is going to be Anchor today, and I really do like this one a lot. This is one that I've been accumulating for a while. I actually started accumulating this one back down since here. And so I've been holding this one for quite a while now, and have recently just started accumulating more. I mean, throughout this dip, when we first dipped throughout here, I had buy orders set, I took some initial profits, and then we've kind of just averaged back into some of these other dips throughout here. So we've accumulated throughout this period inside of my Discord. So once again, guys, if you like what I do on this channel and you want to support your own profitability, make sure you guys check out my Discord server for the signals. Links are provided for you in the description, or you can wait to the end when I talk about it. But that's the way you're going to find these trades, guys. We've been accumulating this one for a long time. You would have been in at the ground floor, have been able to accumulate some of this stuff. And so it really does pay to get in early. But even though you guys haven't... But even though you guys didn't see them, this is still a relatively low time in the market. You know, we've started breaking out at this point. This is basically almost confirmation we're starting to close above candle body resistance, which is basically confirmation enough for me. Now we're getting to this point where we're starting to break up even higher. You know, we've just been kind of grinding, and this one's pretty much just following the same path as Chainlink, right? Chainlink made roughly the same type of market cycle pattern, and we're seeing the same thing today. Now, when I look at this chart, you actually don't see the whole history of what's going on. But basically what happened is this is just a big ABC correction. And from that ABC correction, we had 1, 3, and 5 impulse wave based off of Elliott wave theory. And then we had an ABC correction back down. So basically what that means is this entire structure here is just a 1 wave. And so what we're doing is gearing up for the 3 wave. And the 3 wave is going to be the point in the cycle where you're actually able to make quite a bit of money. And you're going to be able to actually make this life-changing money. And it's going to happen quick. And I think that that's the thing that people don't understand. When these pop off, they happen quick. So you got to be watching out. So that's Anchor. Alrighty guys, next up on the list is one I haven't really talked about on this channel, but this is reserve rights, or RSR. I really do like this setup, and I do believe that it's going to be going up a lot higher from here. I mean, I don't really know much about it. I do know it has correlation. I do know that it has partnership and some type of affiliation with Coinbase. But from a technical perspective, this once again looks a lot like Anchor in a lot of ways, just a big 1 wave. And this is why I say that we're still really early in the cycle of things, guys. We still have a lot of different upside potential to go from here. And that's the cool part about it, is even though you may have got in late, maybe you feel like you've gotten in late with Bitcoin being so expensive, you really haven't with these altcoins, because that's where the majority of your profit is going to come. We can see that we just have the very first impulse waves in a market cycle. We're getting more higher highs and higher lows all throughout here. We're just trending up, and this is pointing towards more upside. And that's really all I can say as far as that goes. You know, when it goes into this price discovery and we break all-time highs, it's anybody's best guess how high it's going to go. And that's just the fact of it, especially in these crypto markets when things get parabolic. That's why I always say just build a long-term hodl plan and just kind of stick with that. You can keep a short-term portfolio that you do trade in and out of, but my trading is much more based around longer time frames, and that's just the way that I like to keep it, because it's much more profitable. You can just average in during these dips and then just start to scale out a little bit, or just keep holding throughout the entire cycle. That's really what I've done. At this point, you know, now that we're venturing into 2021, we'll be taking profits. But this one's reserve rights. You guys definitely want to be paying attention for this one. Now, next up on the list is going to be Melon. This is one that I don't really hear a lot of people talking about, but I've actually seen this one from quite a bit earlier. I remember first seeing this chart. It first came to my attention from a guy named Odd Gems on Twitter. Shout out to him. He actually, I hit him up and asked him about some of his favorite low cap coins, and he mentioned that he was interested in this one, and it was currently sitting like right here. And I went and looked at the chart, and I just knew that this thing was about to break out. This was just the first little impulse in that trend. And so I ended up buying it at $13. And then after that, it kind of sold off a little bit. I ended up watching it again, and then when it popped back up, I bought some more at $12. And then it really just started to pump hard after that. Now, I didn't actually take any profits. I posted sell signals inside of my Discord for people to take profits here. But for me, I was just holding long term, right? What I do is I accumulate during the dips, and then when the pump starts going, for me, this was too early of one for me to want to take a lot of profits. So this is what I do. I accumulate what I want for my long term, and then I tuck away my long term and hold through 2021. And so that's kind of like the strategy as follows. And so during that time, in that period, basically I'm still in accumulation. And so then once again, I posted more signals. We got filled once again down in here, and we're currently sitting up about 40% profit. And it's looking like it's just going to keep going up. You know, it's hard to say at this point. It still looks like we need to get one more pump. From here, you know, we could have a little correction back down. But either way, I still think that this looks really good, and it's going to go up a lot quicker. This is one of my long-term holds. Going to see what happens with this. Be on the watch out for Melon. Alrighty, guys. This is one of everybody's favorite coins. I haven't talked about it in a little while, so I wanted to include it on the list. This looks really bullish to me. I've said this from the get-go. So I literally have been bullish on this one for so long. Not as long as some. I mean, you have some people that were bullish on it way back in the day of 2018. But for me, I've been accumulating this one since all the way back down sub $2 levels, right around $2 to $3. I accumulated heavily throughout this $3 range, $3 to 70 cents, right around in there. And then I've really just been kind of in hodl mode from there. Now, we got this big blow off top, And once it started coming back down, I just noticed that this is just a textbook ABC correction, right? Perfect ABC correction. ABC, right? I started noticing this when it was on the way down, and so I managed to accumulate more at $7.90, about right there. So we got filled more at $7.90. And so I've just been in hodl mode ever since. I'm not going to accumulate any more Chainlink at this point. Do I think that it's a good time to buy Chainlink? Yeah, I do. But for me personally, I'm not going to be buying any more for my long terms. Now, when I look at Chainlink today, you know, I've been pointing out this trend line for a while, and a lot of people got faked out. I saw them get faked out recently when it was starting to dip throughout here, and a lot of people got faked out each and every time, and that's just the way the market works. But we can see that we're just heavily being accumulated each time on this trend line. Each time we hit this trend line, we bounce, we hit it, we bounce, we hit it, we bounce, 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 and it shows that we're obviously trending in an upslope. This is an uptrending diagonal, and so what I can see from right here is we bounced off of it. We bounced off of it originally, and look at this wick. Look at this expansion. We almost basically retraced the entire pump in one move, and then we slowly grinded all the way back down and then hit it again. This to me shows a lot of weakness. Now the fact that we're already bouncing back up again, I think this will be the last time that we see it hit this trend line. I mean, it very easily could hit it one more time, but I honestly think that it will come up and then it'll start popping up again, and we should see it start hitting really bullish. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what I'm watching for. I really am excited about Chainlink. I think that it's got a lot of upward potential still to come. Obviously, this is just a very early parabolic cycle. Hasn't really done a whole lot. This is really the start of where we're going to see it start to go really parabolic. I honestly think $50 to $100 is reasonable within the next pump. As crazy as that sounds, you know, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in crypto. Now with Bitcoin breaking all-time high, this is actually when the crazy part of the cycle starts. Oddly enough, as crazy as that might sound, you know, even though we've already been going so parabolic, I'm telling you guys firsthand experience, this is where the fun part of the cycle starts. And so you guys might be underestimating how parabolic it can get. For me, even though I tell you guys I'm not buying right now, I don't necessarily think it's a bad time to buy, but you guys got to understand that I'm used to accumulating like the very early parts of cycles. And so when I say I'm not buying, it might not line up with your specific portfolio needs. But anyways, guys, be on the watch out for Chainlink. Alrighty guys, last up on the list today is going to be Meme. Now Meme is really cool. It's an interesting project. I just love how much hype is around the NFT space with Meme. Now I honestly believe that NFTs are going to be super popular throughout 2021, and we have a real opportunity of capitalizing in on some of this early stuff. Now, to me, Meme is one that I do believe is going to be one to capitalize a lot off of all of this new money flooding into it, which is why I've kind of gone ahead and started accumulation. Now, we accumulated down here at $174. That was when we originally first entered this, and so we're currently sitting up about 100% profit. Yeah, a little over 100% profit in here. And it's looking pretty solid. You know, we're going to see what happens from here. But I like Meme, and I still believe that it's really early in this cycle. This, to me, is just the disbelief phase in a trend where it's kind of just had this first cycle, this sharp crash. We kind of almost fully retraced, which kind of just trends sideways here for a bit. And then this is the first breakout, right? This is where everybody still is skeptical on it. They don't really think it's still under the radar. But this is ultimately, you know, whatever happens, however it consolidates, this is ultimately the part of the cycle before it starts going up a lot more. And so if you guys missed out, this is the time to get in on this. You want to pay attention for this stuff because NFTs will be really big next year. And I can tell you guys firsthand that I think that this is going to be something similar to the DeFi space. So make sure you got your, make sure you're just paying attention to that aspect of things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, as we wrap up this video, if you love what I do on this channel, you like the trades that I talk about, and you want to actually dive in more with what I do, copy my portfolio, follow my signals, check out my course. All of this stuff is provided for you on my website. Now, guys, I offer two different packages. I offer the video course, which is 20 educational videos that are going to teach you guys technical analysis inside the cryptocurrency markets. And then I also offer my signals and the ability to copy my entire long-term portfolio where over 80% of my money is, the ability to follow every single one of my trades, as well as getting private VIP videos that I only make for members inside of my signals. If you guys want to get access to all of this stuff and be able to follow exactly what I'm doing inside of the market, follow up inside the description of this video. You're going to be able to check out the you're going to be able to check out the website there. Now, on top of that, guys, if you don't want to sign up for any of my VIP stuff, I do have a free ebook that's linked inside the description. This is for new guys getting into the market that need a little bit more understanding, knowledge, resource on how to go about being profitable inside these markets. Make sure you guys check that out. Download it today. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything, and I can tell you guys firsthand that it's going to teach you guys a lot about the markets that I wish I would have had when I first got into the markets back in 2016. So once again, guys, links are provided for you in the description to sign up for all of that. And with all that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next video. As always, peace out.